Now, French prosecutors have widened their investigation into corruption in athletics to include the bidding and voting processes for the hosting of the 2016 and 2020 Olympics. All this follows a report released in January by the World Anti-Doping Agency suggesting evidence that several $1 million paid in sponsorship money by Japan to the IAAF may have swayed former IAAF President Lamine Diack to support Tokyo's bid over its rival Istanbul. Let's get more on this and speak to our sports correspondent Santos. Lance, this doesn't look good. More woe for the athletics, and there's some serious allegations here.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably some of the biggest allegations yet. They're just surfacing today and this morning. It's an independent investigation done by The Guardian. And what it claims is much of what we saw earlier, that there was a cash for votes scandal that centered around Lamine Diack. Now, Lamine Diack's in all sorts of trouble. He no longer works for the IOC, has anything to do with athletics at all. But that to one side. Now, these fresh allegations are saying that it was his support, like you mentioned, over the Istanbul bid, in which he was thought to be supporting the Istanbul bid, changed at the last minute, and this investigation claims that there were bribes paid to Lamine Diack and others to vote, exactly the same as what happened at FIFA.
This is an absolute nightmare for the head of the IAAF, Sebastian Coe. What can he do to fix this?
Yeah, the head of the Sebastian Coe as well, and the head of the IOC, Thomas Bach. Sebastian Coe will come under fire later this week, because Sebastian Coe has already come under scrutiny before. He worked under Lamine Diack for a long time. He's now the man in charge, the man to get rid of all of these problems. What critics will say is they will say, you were there for such a long time. How did you either miss all of these allegations, accusations, the doping? How did you miss all of that? Or were you involved? Either way, it doesn't look good for Sebastian Coe, who's the man who's supposed to be taking us out of this problem.
Indeed, yeah. Really interesting. Lance Santos, good to speak to you about this.